Podcast Network Asia.
Ikaw ba ay nagpaplano talaga na mag-transition at mag-resign na sa work at mag-full-time na sa iyong pinapangarap na negosyo or career? If that is you right now, you got to listen to this episode.
Hi, I'm Chinkee and you're listening to Chink Positive Podcast, where I aim to equip you to become wealthy and debt-free, teaching you on how to save, budget, get out of debt, and invest. Let's get into the episode.
Hi there, this is Chinkee, your pambansang wealth coach. Thank you very much for tuning into our podcast. I'm really so excited. Itong podcast na ito is one of my way to connect with you to distress. Actually, kung napapakinggan nyo po yung aking TikTok, medyo iba po ang atake ko sa TikTok. It's very short, direct, brief. Sa YouTube naman, it's more instructional. Pero dito naman, I want it to make it more personal. Ang gusto ko, parang feeling ko, kausap ko lang kayo. Kaya ayoko may tension, ayoko may stress. Kaya nga sa episode natin na ito, gusto ko kayong tulungan. Ano bang kailangan mong preparation and consideration in order for you to transition from work to entrepreneurship or business or career? Okay, start na po tayo. Kung na-miss nyo pa yung first first episode, I shared kung ano kailangan yung i-prepare. Second, yung mga questions na kailangan yung sagutin. Ito naman ang kailangan yung gawin. Okay? So ito na yung third episode natin. Number 1 is the mindset shift, because I do believe it's very important that winning is an inside job. Para tayo maging successful sa ginagawa natin, you must not start success. For me, and victories doesn't start from the outside, but it must start from the inside, because everything that happens on the outside is only a reflection of what's happening in the inside. If you have a negative input, you will have a negative output. Kaya nga ang first question ko, yung mindset shift mo from employment to entrepreneurship is number 1, meron ka bang tinatawag na parang adaptability and change mindset? Are you willing to change? Pag sinabi mo, I am more comfortable with the routine and I don't think you are ready for entrepreneurship, because one of the key in order for you to become successful sa pagnenegosyo is you must be open to change, because the only thing that is permanent in this world is what? Change. Importante po yan. Kailangan mag-shift po tayo dan. Not only that, the second thing that you must possess for me is you must have a passion and a purpose. Dapat may passion and purpose po rin kayo sa ginagawa nyo. Hindi lang dahil gusto mo ng pera. For me, money is only a result of a job well done. Money is only a result of what you do, what you love to do. Ayun yung parating sinasabi ko na you find something that you love to do in your life so that you don't have to work for another day in your life. For me, creating content, communication is something that I love to do. Even if people do not pay me to do this, I'm willing to do this for free. Yun nga. Yun nga yung parang love na love ko talaga. And not only that, I know that this is my purpose. God created me and gave me the gift of gab, gave me the gift of communication, gave me the gift of taking something that is very complicated and make it very simple for people to understand. So, yun ba? Align ba yung ginagawa mo sa passion mo at saka sa purpose mo? Alam mo, yun yung parang lodi ko Mga lodi ko sila Stephen Curry, passion nila at saka purpose nila. Number 1, to play basketball and sports. Si Manny Pacquiao, to box, si Tiger Woods, diba, to play golf. Since that's their passion and purpose and they are good at what they're doing, ang good news pa, yun nga, binabayaran sila. Kaya nga guys, kung gusto mo talagang maghanap ng isang paggagawin mo, talagang pagkakakitaan mo, find something ulit that you are good at, you love to do, so that you don't have to work for another day in your life. And then while you are doing this, anong dapat ang mindset mo? You need to become resilient. You got to develop mental strength. Bakit? You will face a lot of challenges and setbacks. Maniwala po kayo. Sa tagal-tagal ko sa pagnenegosyo, sa tagal-tagal ko sa ginagawa to, maniwala kayo na may naririnig kayo, mabilis lang yes, mabilis lang kung alam mo. Mahirap yan pag di mo alam. Kaya nga, kailangan maging resilient ka. Before you can succeed, you will experience failures. You will face rejection. And then the reality is this, tatapatin na kita. Guys, look at me. People you expect to support you are not the ones going to support you. People you expect to buy from you are not the ones who's going to buy from you. Kung ikaw matagal ka na sa sales at saka sa business, type yes kung nag-agree ka. Kailangan laban lang kahit anong mangyari. And last but not the least, in terms of your mindset, no? In terms of your attitude, yung mentally, para maging successful ka, kailangan meron kang tinatawag na decision confidence. When you say decision confidence, dapat buo ang iyong loob kahit basag ang iyong mukha. Hindi, buo yung yung decision making process mo na alam mo na tama to. 'Di ba? And minsan yun nga the reason why we cannot get into business kasi takot nga tayo. That's the reason why hindi tayo sure, hindi tayo confident sa ating decision making process. That's the reason why nagiging failure po tayo. Kaya nga, ito lang ang encouragement ko sa inyo. If any one of you is watching this and listening to this podcast episode na ito, and you want really to learn, and if you want na to have a change of mindset, magkaroon ka talagang tamang passion and purpose, maging resilient ka, and you want to learn how to make wise decision in life, let me encourage you. Ito lang I want to, preempt. Abangan nyo po, magkakaroon po kami ng group coaching session sometime soon. And that is what I want to impart to all of you guys. Kung paano talaga maging confident, paano magkaroon ng mindset shift, paano ma-develop ang passion and purpose, paano ka maging resilient, paano ka gumawa ng tamang desisyon sa ginagawa mo sa buhay. Kung gusto nyo yun, kung gusto nyo matutunan, type gusto in the comment section. Yung mga magta-type ng gusto, I will invite you pag na-ready na yung group coaching session. Pero para sa mga hindi pa ready, okay lang. Just keep on listening. Anyway, free naman tong podcast episode na ito. So guys, let me end my first part. Ito po ang kailangan po nating i-possess mentally in order for you to become successful. In our next episode naman, pag-uusapan naman natin on how we can transition emotionally. Okay, anong kailangan mo emotionally in order for you to transition from work to entrepreneurship? Guys, if you like this podcast episode, please type pa naman like or mag-comment naman kayo para malaman ko na nagugustuhan nyo to at nakakatulong po to sa inyo. So tuloy-tuloy lang po ang ating serbisyong publiko, lalo na sa pagtulong sa mga ating mga kaipunaryos po na maging successful sa kanilang ginagawa sa buhay. Tatandaan, to every problem, there's always a solution. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Always think positive. Bye.
Hi guys, thank you for listening to this episode of the Chink Positive Podcast. This podcast is powered by Podcast Network Asia. If you want to keep on growing and stay inspired, follow us on wherever you're listening to this podcast and share it with friends. Have a good day and always Chink Positive.
The views and opinions expressed by the podcast creators, hosts, and guests do not necessarily reflect the official policy and position of Podcast Network Asia, the hosts of the program, or other programs of the network. Any content provided by the people on the podcast are of their own opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.